If you've been alive and around the internet, you know that as an entrepreneur, you're gonna need a product demo, or at least a product demo video. But what they don't tell you as a first-time entrepreneur is that you need to have a couple of different formats, and sometimes you need the right firm for the right format. At Piper, I got all three. So let's break it down now for my fellow entrepreneurs. One, the 60-second appetizer version of the video. This is the 2 to 3 points that you really need to make, or as Aaron or Hannah would tell you, you can make 1, 2, or no points in a 60-second video. And so we've honored that spirit, blending real life, mixed reality, and animation just enough to have the seriousness come forward without being so complex or overwhelming that no one could understand the power of, in my case, artificial intelligence. The second type of video is oftentimes the deep dive. This is one in particular I was grateful for Piper Creative because it required a seriousness around equipment, lighting, and technology. Because when you're selling something that can be hundreds of thousands of dollars of value, you need to act accordingly. That meant the locations had to change and be representative of the environments in which everybody was willing to move with me inside the university or corporate setting. In addition to that, we had to do creative and colorful things like introduce an illustration or an animated version of AI to have a live conversation with. And then the third format of a product video is capturing live content, because as we all know, if you're an entrepreneur like me, you're constantly sharing just a little bit of that secret sauce everywhere you go. When you do that though, you sometimes say clever things in clever moments that you otherwise would have not thought of, especially off of a script. And that's why I like the ad-lib dimensions of Piper Creative. I love to talk with my hands and speak on my feet, and no matter if I'm with 10 or 1,000 people, I need those sacred and candid moments that show my most authentic version of the product to come through. And having someone that can do the documentary as a service style offering allowed me to not create extra time or energy out of my body or in my schedule to get those critical customer moments on the record. So, 3 product demos, the appetizer version to capture everyone's attention, the deep dive for all the folks that have curious questions, and of course, capturing the authentic journey along the way was just some of the reasons why I hope you'll think about Piper like I did.